Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bros Park. Today, we got episode 51. We're past the 50 mark. We're moving on to bigger and better things. And what a better way to start the second half of, the first 100 with a banger movie.
I was just eating mochi right there.
Okay, well, we got a banger movie on deck. It's what we would call like a remake, kind of. It's not a remake with like the same people or anything, but it's another take on a age-old story.
Dude, we watched War of the Worlds featuring Ice Cube.
It's another BEA beautiful day in the park.
But dude, War of the Worlds
Yep.
featuring Ice Cube.
2025.
2025. It was made in 2025.
Yeah, off of the hit legendary book from, I forget what decade.
I don't know.
60s? 70s?
H.G. Wells.
Yeah.
Man, it was pretty good.
Shut the fuck up. Let's not even.
I kind of enjoyed
Let's
it.
not even start with the lies, okay? We can end with them if you want.
No, it's just like for
yeah, for what?
to be honest, the fact
Yeah.
that they could take like such an established,
Well-received,
well-respected
loved.
story and put their own unique twist
Yep.
on it,
That's a word.
I can find it respectable. It didn't shy away from what it was,
Look,
like it wasn't afraid to be itself.
here's the thing, right? I think. Who's the other? You said H.G. Wells?
Yeah.
You know what? Sitting there in whatever decade he wrote it in, I guarantee you this movie was nowhere close to what he thought would come out of writing that book. And for better or for worse, hopefully, he's never going to see it. He's going to roll in his grave never having watched this. And
1898 novel.
1890. Okay, so
Oh my God.
like long time ago. Yeah, he's never gonna have seen this, which is fantastic for him. I wish that I was in that
Dude,
boat.
if I was him, I would be sleeping well in my grave.
Yeah,
I'd be
having not seen this.
No, I'd be like, wow.
No,
Like
no.
they put my work. They did my work good.
No, they didn't do it. Okay, look.
They did my work clean.
Look, here's the thing. It's a 65. You said 65 million.
$65 million budget.
Okay, this is coming from a guy who we've talked about this on the pod before. You hated Skyline.
I did.
And you hated Skyline because it was an alien invasion.
Yeah.
They never left the hotel room
Yep.
except for the last 5 minutes of it.
Yep.
Okay. We're not even going to talk about the plot of this because, I'm pretty sure most people understand it's an alien invasion. They're, fucking high-tech cyber organisms type vibe. They're taking over the planet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great. We don't have to talk about the plot. So let's talk about everything else. It was shit. It was a horrible movie.
My man, he works in the DHS, Department of Homeland Security, and he literally can spy on everybody and everything.
Yeah. So it felt like such a mishmash of different movies to me because firstly, our man, it's Ice Cube. Okay. Obviously.
Why did you get Ice Cube for this?
He's playing William Radford, DHS homie, and he also is the analysis for domestic terrorism.
Yep.
So obviously that means that he is the NSA can spy on anyone through anything. He has God's eye from the Fast and Furious series where he can tap into any cell phone, any camera, anything with a data chip connected to a network. And not just that, he also has access to some CCTVs, which should be a closed network. And he still just has straight up access to everything. And it opens in the first 10 minutes. He's spying on his daughter.
Yep.
He's spying on his son, not just through cameras. He's remote accessing their fucking computers, their phones, going through their texts,
The cameras
and
at
their
the
emails.
cafes they're in. It's amazing, man.
Yeah, he's even hacked his daughter's fucking fridge.
He's like, hey, yo, man, You gotta lay off the soy milk. You haven't had protein. God knows how long.
Yeah. And
Oh
his
my
daughter's
God,
like,
it's so good.
stop fucking spying on me, you fucking weirdo motherfucker. Like, okay, great. And like his daughter's pregnant, so he's like trying to be a good grandfather. And like, oh man,
I love the fact that like he saw his son spend money on a game,
yeah.
goes onto Steam and uninstalls the game while the son is playing the game. I was like, that is so fucking good.
And the whole thing is that like there's this person on like YouTube live streams called the Disruptor, and he's like
Disruptor, man.
yeah, he's like obviously like masked his voice and like no photos or images of himself, and he is threatening to disrupt the government surveillance plans and shit like that.
Because
of like
he's like basically telling people that like, hey, the government is actually spy on you.
Yeah.
You have no privacy and everything. I'm trying to expose it.
He's just anonymous, right?
Yeah,
Like that's
so
it.
Ice Cube's like, yo, dude, I finally got this guy, dude. Like, I don't know. He finds his IP address through like the like web source code and whatever.
Dude, he is like he finds the fucking IP address and then web source codes and then narrows it down from the 109 possible searches to like the regular. I'm like, dude, this is just not how.
Dude,
it
and
works.
like this whole entire movie is also like on a screen, literally. It's on a phone screen. It's on his computer screen. It's on like surveillance cameras. It's one of those type of movies where it's like lost footage sort of type of deal.
Yeah, it's like, firstly,
God, I hate these type of movies.
yeah, it's all on a screen, and not just like a screen. It's all through FaceTime, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, WhatsApp, and like it's all on a computer screen. We never actually see the real world other than like through video footage on a screen. And that's fucking obnoxious, okay? And then let's not even talk about the fact that this whole movie entirely was just an ad for multiple companies.
That's why I said it didn't shy away from what it was. It was, you know, upfront and honest.
No, it wasn't. It's like, okay, from the moment they're fucking talking about surveillance, they're like, what are you doing spying on people's Amazon carts? And it's like, okay, great. Like, we got the Amazon plug.
We got the Microsoft
Yeah.
Teams plug. We got the Facebook plug. We got it all, man. I love it.
Dude, everything is like Meta, Amazon, fucking Facebook, and fucking WhatsApp.
Yes.
Even Spotify has a fucking plug.
Yes,
Like,
I want that.
oh, dude.
I
it's
need
like,
that.
It's so grossly in your face.
Tesla
it.
too.
Tesla, yeah. I don't even know like if Tesla like thinks that it's like a great idea for this because it shows them easily being hacked. Like, but everything is easily hacked in this. Like, it also has Apple ads because everything is MacBook.
Yeah.
And like iPhone and like then it's also Microsoft, and there's also a Windows boot up screen. So like Windows and Microsoft are fucking getting their
It's
cut.
amazing. So basically, they find the disruptor's location.
Yeah.
You get a search warrant. They infiltrate it. Oh shit! It's a fucking distraction. It's a decoy. And then in the middle of that, freaking meteors rain down in DC. No, actually, in everywhere in the world.
Yep.
And Ice Cube's like, "Oh shit! Oh my god, that's crazy."
Yeah, it's
The most lukewarm reactions to this shit. It's like, whoa.
and like
Oh my god.
they're like live rating this what they assume is his location, and while they're doing that, they're like live streaming with their phone like in their hand, like this, running through with like an M16 in their hand.
If you're
too.
gonna like barge into a place, you're like, okay, I'm ready.
yeah,
And it's all on Teams.
and like they're doing it on Teams, and like oh man, it's so disgustingly rough to watch. And the other comment I made during it is like, it is the brain rot of movies. One, you're only looking at a screen the entire time. 2, Ice Cube can't stay on the same window on his fucking computer screen for longer than 3 seconds.
My man is busy, man.
He's
He's a busy guy.
dude, he's in a Microsoft Teams call while he's emailing, while he's texting, while he's on FaceTime, while he's also checking the location of the surveillance cameras of everybody else, and then going back to it is the literal brain rot. I don't think we were on the single frame in that fucking movie for longer than fucking 5 seconds. And that was when we were watching a countdown saying like, hey, this is going active in 5 seconds.
Yeah. There's always something typing. There's always something moving. It's either, another screen. Okay, this one, that one. I'm like, dude, it was kind of headachy, but you know what? For those of you who enjoy very fast-paced movies, this might be for you.
I think the entire war on this place happened in 4 hours.
Dude, yeah, the movie actually started at like 9:15 a.m.
Yeah.
And like the last time we saw was like 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Same day. I'm like, wait, this is what, 5 hours?
Yeah, the same fucking day. And like let's just like the continuity in this fucking film was also crazy because like they would have these fights like the aliens come down, the meteors, right? The meteors
fighting the aliens.
Yeah. So the meteors come down and they're like these bio tripods. Again, War of the Worlds, very, very classic book.
Fucking the president declares this is the War of the Worlds.
Yep.
And freaking name drop
NATO and fucking all the countries get a like big old fucking treaty to like fight
sync
these
and
shit
coordinate their attacks
and that's
within
great.
2 hours.
And that's awesome because like they start the like counterattack by like 11:30. Okay. Now, the problem I have with it is like they have a little timestamp at the top. It's 11:50
a.m.
in
the morning.
It's fucking noon, right? Why are we watching night vision fucking photography and then like they'll show them almost like taking off the night vision goggles or like being in the next scene where they just took down the alien tripod thing?
Yep.
And it's bright out. Do we not understand that's not how fucking night vision works? You can't even make the argument it's somewhere else because in the same scene, they show the exact scene that you just saw, but in daylight. So like...
Yeah, it was like... Why do you have night vision when it's goddamn like early in the morning? It's good. It's good. It's good.
Okay, yeah.
Nothing else to say. It's good.
Okay, and
it's good.
And he had like he could just right click drones and cameras on his little map and be like commandeer drone, check surveillance, find preview phone number of this person who's got a cell phone.
To be honest, if I don't know much about hacking, but I think it was pretty accurate.
Dude, it's it's the epitome of every single fucking computer person saying like you don't just go into the command console and type in like hack mainframe and then it works. Like that's not how this shit operates. Oh, dude.
So a funny ass thing that happened in this movie was that first it was he's talking to his son, right?
Yes, Dave,
and Dave is just fucking hauling ass, right? He's like, oh shit, I don't know where I'm going. He's like pinpointing a place where you go turn left, turn right, and you just see Dave, his phone turns off, it falls down. He's like. He basically witnesses his son die at that point. He's like, oh man, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, the reactions didn't really come through. And like, oh man, everything was on FaceTime and shit. Like, firstly, at the same time, his daughter, Faith, like, has developed cannibal code to like attack cancer or diseased cells in the human genome, which like, okay, cool. That's like an cool thing, right?
Yeah.
But she's running from these fucking aliens too. And same thing. You see it like on FaceTime, like running and like you're watching like Ice Cube witness his kid's basic deaths like on FaceTime. And then he just keeps calling them and like texting them. And then they always get back to him like 2 minutes later. And they're like, yeah, like I'm okay, Dad. But like, I have this piece of rebarb sticking out of my fucking thigh.
Dude, I was like, oh, what the fuck?
My God.
And the funny thing is when that happened, he lost contact with her. He's like, Faith, hacks her fucking like Apple Watch
Yeah.
to look at her blood,
Her heart
pressure,
rate.
her heart rate. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, and then he like hacks the Amazon driver delivery like vehicle because that's his daughter's baby. Like, no, his daughter's the baby mama of the Amazon delivery guy. I forget his name.
Fuck yeah, I forgot
Mark.
his name. Mark.
Yeah, they all have one syllable like fucking bullshit.
And the funny
names,
thing is,
too.
whenever he's surveilling Faith, it just said Mark is the baby daddy.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, can we like? This guy seemingly loves your daughter. Like, let's just give him a chance.
It
But like,
fucking hacks the Amazon car that he's driving. He's like, Mark, get the Faith right now.
yeah, get over there. And he's like, I'm on the way. I'm on the way. And then he gets to Faith and is like, hey, can you send Mark your location? Like, he's on the way to you, but he doesn't know where. I'm like, dude,
And then we have one of the most tense scenes in the movie where
there's no tense scenes in this
where
movie.
Faith is, she's got the rebarb stuck in
Yeah.
her leg. She's bleeding a lot. She's like, oh, Dad, I need help. Help me out, on the phone and everything. There's a machine coming towards her. And, Ice Cube does a 200 IQ. He sees a Tesla.
Yeah, in the background of the video.
In the background of the video, he's like, I'm going to hack that. Opens up the door. Faith, get in there. And she's just slowly walking over. Machine right behind her, holding the phone like this. Oh, I'm going as fast as I can.
And the machine's walking closer, and then it will cut back to Faith, and she's like 2 steps closer, and then it cuts back to the machine, and the machine's back where it started, basically. Like, okay, great. So she gets in the Tesla, and Ice Cube's hacked the Tesla, and then at a certain point is like, oh, the battery's low. It's only got 2 miles left. Okay, great, sure. So he's like, we're going to cut the feed, cut the cameras, like cut everything that we don't need so that the battery can extend. But
Turns off the AC.
Yeah, he turns off the AC, but he hacks it and then clicks like the vents and then says sabotage. And we're like, what do you mean sabotage? Like, what are you sabotaging here? And then it's like, battery's 19 miles. Good job. What the fuck? Like,
Woo!
dude, what the fuck is happening? Like, oh. Man, it's so bad, and it continues to get worse. And I think the worst part about it is that it takes itself seriously. Like, it's okay to do it for a joke.
I took it seriously.
I know you did, and I know you actually didn't. It's the worst fucking part of it. But like, okay, what goes on? We got all that shit happening. It's like,
Fuck, dude. So basically, they're like pinpointing, these aliens are actually attacking the data centers, right?
because data is food for them.
Yeah,
Okay.
and like Dave, this whole time he's trying to tell his dad, like, I know something about the government, about the Goliath program,
Yeah.
which is
Like
harvesting all the
secret shit.
harvesting, and his dad's like, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
Hangs up.
shut your bitch ass up. Like, okay, dude. Like, fuck, he's trying to talk to you during this.
Yeah. So what was happening was the whole alien invasion attack was a diversion. So then the aliens can actually like go towards the data centers, seemingly all in America,
Yeah.
to eat their data. Data is like their source of food, and like the giant robots themselves are actually Trojan horses, and the actual aliens are just tiny ass spiders
Yeah.
that eat data.
Yeah, they're like just trying to feast on all our data, and it's they get access to some of the data centers, and he gets like, Will is just sitting in his room and he gets his fucking Facebook notification being like, your memories are being deleted. And he's like, what? He goes to Facebook and you see like the photos on his Facebook account being deleted in real time.
Yeah.
And this means a lot, obviously, because his wife is dead. And
His
these are the
wife is
only
dead.
memories
Yep.
that he has of her. And like, he's replayed this audio message from her to hear her voice. And you hear it like getting distorted
In real time.
and then get deleted. And then it's just like, this page no longer exists.
Each picture of her, one by one, gone. I'm like, wow, that sucks, man.
Yeah, that's coincidental timing. You're just there.
That's crazy, man.
All right. So
what they did was, they're like, okay, what we'll do is we'll install a rabbit virus. So this is at the time when Ice Cube actually listens to his son, because his son convinces him like, hey, I'm the disruptor.
Mm-hmm.
The government has actually been hiding stuff from you because they actually knew about these aliens.
wait,
Well,
Before we even get there,
okay, yeah.
he didn't say I'm the disruptor. He live streamed under the disruptor, and Ice Cube was like, wait a second.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
like pause the video,
Right.
take the audio clip, run it through an audio undistortion program, change the pitch level and the fucking percentages. And then he's like, Dave?
Dude, you see like his zoom out, like,
I'm
it's
gonna,
Dave.
I'm gonna fucking lose it. Like,
Yeah.
like I saw that, I was like, I hate this.
Anyway, so they kind of like they start working together, right? Because the government has this Goliath program, which I think stemmed from when the aliens first invaded. So they like hid the aliens. They like, oh shit, and then they knew that the aliens wanted data, but then they decided to make this Goliath program that would spy on everybody. You would know everything and anything that everyone was doing.
Well, yeah, so like it's the classic Area 51, Roswell, all that shit where like the government covered up that these like aliens were coming. Okay, understood, got it. But then the director of Homeland Security, Briggs, who's played by Agent Coulson.
Agent Coulson from Marvel.
Oh, yeah, Coulson, sorry. He was like, he basically just hits the Hail Hydra. Like he fucking is like, we're going to spy on everybody in the entire globe and we're going to know what they're thinking and what they're saying. And we're going to be able to assess threats before they even come.
And everybody in the government's like, no, don't do that.
We'll attract the aliens.
This is going to be like a dinner bell for the aliens to come invade us. He's like,
yeah.
What are they going to do? What are they going to do?
Yeah, we can spy on all the humans. And they're like, yeah, but fucking aliens. And he's like, but it doesn't matter because we can spy on the humans. It's like, fucking
yeah,
dude,
he just
figure it out.
He just went off the bender and just went for it. He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah, NASA said don't do it. The president's like, don't do it. The senator's like, don't do it. And he was like, I'm gonna build an underground mainframe under the DHS.
It's only 40 feet underground.
40 feet.
They're never gonna get to us. I'm like, dude, these aliens can just like destroy the ground, access you.
Yep. And like, for some reason, hitting the data centers also like knocks out plane trajectories and all the military targeting.
Basically, the aliens start hacking all the military.
We're like, okay, great. So it's just this fucking family of like 4 people trying to like fight these aliens. Okay. Anyways, yes. Go back to the.
So he starts working with Disruptor, his son, and he gets all the Disruptor buddies. So that what they were trying to do is they made a rabbit virus. I don't know what a rabbit virus is, but they were like, let's infect the data centers. So then whenever the aliens are eating the data centers,
they get infected.
Easy as pie, right?
So obviously, yeah.
So it takes them 20 minutes to make the
I think
the
it
virus?
was actually like 23 minutes. They showed the time change for 23 minutes. It was like, okay, great. So everything's done. They hacked the mainframe. They made that. They got the access terminals. They got the fucking virus ready to go. And they fucking slapped it on. And then we're only really seeing the U.S., but then he's like, I'm uploading this to the data centers. And it goes global, like worldwide.
Global.
In like 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's like, damn, bro. And like it actually kind of works. And they're like, wait a second. The aliens are hacking us now.
Yeah, they're hacking our hack. And they're going through the source code to find our IP addresses. And then they just fucking coordinate an assault.
Each and every disruptor gets taken out. You just see like, oh, and then explosion in their screen.
Yeah, they're all dead.
They're all on teams, basically.
Yeah. And this includes Dave, the son. And like, okay, we're just like, again, seeing the explosion. Oh shit, what is that? Blah, 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 blah. And then fucking no service. Fucking Ice Cube's like calling and texting,
like,
yo, you okay, you okay, you okay?
Oh, my son died. Dave, no.
Yeah, he stood up and flipped a chair, actually.
And then he's like, oh, that's crazy, man. Yeah. Damn.
His chair fell over. He picked it up nicely and fucking fixed it. Took his glasses off for a second, wiped his sweat, put it back on. And then Dave calls back and was like, yo, what's up? And he's like, I thought you were dead. And he's like, nah, I actually rerouted the IP address to home. I'm over at Brian's house. And Ice Cube's like, you blew up our fucking house, though. Like our house is gone. And he's like, oh, well.
Like, I don't got alien invasion insurance. I was like, yeah, that's a pretty funny line right there.
And actually, Ice Cube made the funny thing where he was like, why didn't you stay at home and reroute your IP address to Brian's house and blow his shit up? And I'm like, you know what? That's fucking fair.
Yeah,
like,
to be honest, that is pretty smart. So it kind of, I think it also cuts back to like his daughter Faith. she makes it to this building, right?
Yeah.
And she still got the rebar. And then you see her answer the phone, and she's like, "Dad, I took out the rebar."
Yeah, I thought I could stop the bleeding if I took it out. She's just ripped it out. Not to mention she's fucking pregnant this whole time, by the way.
Dude, I'm like, and she has like a bio like degree. She's like majored in that. Like, isn't that the one thing you like you should
Don't
know?
do?
Don't
Yeah.
if something's like, gone through your body, don't take it out.
Yeah. But she takes it out, and then her fucking boyfriend,
Baby daddy's
there, Mark, and Mark's like, I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to stop this. And he's like, fucking Ice Cube's like, yo, you got to stop the bleeding. He's like, I got it. And he just unrolls scotch tape.
gets the packing tape. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Don't worry, sir. I know what I'm doing."
And then fucking I'm an expert. And then wraps it. And he's
dude,
like, I stopped the bleeding.
Use that Amazon delivery, experience right there.
God. He stops the bleeding and like, okay, fucking fantastic. And then he's being locked out, but then obviously like he confronts the government and says, hey, this is bullshit. And the director locks him out. Great. His son gets him back in. Fantastic. Now it's like them two, the daughter's baby daddy, and like their other NASA friend.
Yeah,
for some reason.
because their NASA friend found that like, hey, these spiders are actually both, cyber and bio. They're both like, technological, and they have bio data.
Yeah, they're cyber organisms. So she had time in a data center to get attacked by these bugs, capture a couple of them, get back to a lab, find a microscope, put it into the microscope, zoom in, see silicone, metal, and plastic, and be like, that's a computer chip. And then zoom in further and find blood that has like red blood cells and like DNA. Bro, it's been fucking like,
dude. That's why
30 minutes.
That's why the rapid virus didn't work, man.
because they have a DNA organism, biological.
So they use Faith's, cannibal code.
Yeah, she
somehow makes it in like another like 20 minutes.
Yeah, and then not only does she have like the DNA genome coding cannibal code that she's made, she then sends it to her brother Dave, who in 30 seconds transfers like that biological code into machine learning code to be able to upload it to a USB drive.
Yep. And then here's one of the best parts of the movie. It's like, Dad, you can just insert the thumb drive into the Goliath, like downstairs, right? And he's like, I don't got a thumb drive. They're like, what? And Mark's like, even I got a thumb drive.
Yeah, as an Amazon driver, I have a thumb drive.
And then he's just like, okay, what? I have a drone that I could deliver to you, but you need to make an order on Amazon for it to activate. So we see Ice Cube order a flash drive off Amazon using that address. Order delivered.
Yep. Amazon Air Delivery. And okay, fucking sweet, but not just the order delivered. Then the son hacks into like the Predator drones nearby, and we see like this video game piloting drone back and forth to avoid the robots.
Yeah, he's basically
laser beams.
We're using Prime Air.
Yep.
They mentioned it a few times.
Prime
Air.
Yep.
Mark has had months of experience, practicing prepping for this. So we actually see him put on like the VR headset, and you see like a first person view of the drone flying through DC, through aliens and everything.
Yeah, shooting lasers at it.
And
shit.
Dave is backing him up with a Preddy missile.
And then it flips over at one point, and they see this guy who's like looting and scavenging.
And homeless too.
Yeah, and they're like, get his cell phone and text it and call it and get him to flip over the drone so we can leave again. And then obviously Faith is like new to this program because she's helping them figure this out. But it just says like, retrieve phone number. Gets the phone number. She texts it. Hey, can you flip over that drone behind you? And he's like, hell no. There's all this shit going on. She's like, the government will give you free internet for a year. And he's like,
the government's spying on me?
Yeah, fuck that. And then Mark's like, quickly, give him an Amazon code for $1,000 gift card. And then he does it for the fucking gift card, obviously. And dude,
God, it's great.
It's so
blatant,
disgusting.
blatant consumerism. I love it.
It's
I love it. I
disgusting.
love it. I love it.
Okay, so the flash drive gets delivered, and it's got the cannibal code that Dave programmed on it instantly. And like, I don't know how it got onto the flash drive. I'm gonna be honest with you, because now that I'm thinking about it, it got sent from Faith to Dave, and then Dave must have sent it back to Faith, and then the flash drive got loaded and then put in a box for Amazon.
Yeah,
Prime
you know
Air.
I never saw them give the flash drive to the drone.
No, and then fucking
Basically the building is surrounded by like 3 giant tripod robots, right?
we didn't even talk about the fact that the government decided to fucking
Oh.
B2 stealth bomb the building to try to destroy Goliath before the aliens can get into it. So they're in a 5-minute time limit. by
Yeah.
the way.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about that. There's so much shit happening, and so basically, 3 robots outside the DHS building. Dave's like, "Oh my god, I ran out of missiles." He's like, "I got you." Fucking torpedoes the drone into the robot. I think the drone's not that big, so like it just takes out the robot.
Yep.
And then you see
You
Mark.
see smoke and fire.
Mark is like, "Oh my god!" Goes into the smoke. Next thing you see, he's inside the building. I'm like, "That's a pretty cool. It looks pretty cool."
Yeah, for sure. It looks great, and the continuity's there, and the explosion wouldn't have done anything. And then Faith is like trying to navigate the building for Mark, giving him directions to get it down to the server room where now Will is heading to be able to upload the USB manually into the Goliath
Yes, sir.
service. And she's like just like ripping shit, being like, "Oh, take a left at Han Solo," and I'm like, "Do we really need to fucking plug more shit here?" But like, it gets down. Obviously, Mark's like, "Oh, there's no service. I'm getting staticky here, and then there's also no battery in the fucking drone, so I don't know if we're gonna get there." And now the aliens are infiltrating, so there's actually these tentacles coming up and tripping Ice Cube, and like, fucking dude.
Ice Cube's like,
come
get the fuck off me!" And everyone's like, "Yeah, go, Dad. Yeah, woo!"
Yeah, he actually said, "Move, bitch, get out the way." And I'm like, "Are we? We're just sliding in lyrics now, too? Okay, fucking sweet." The culmination of this is the USB drive ends up in Ice Cube's hands as he's getting into the server room, and again, there's another hitch. It's like, okay, fucking, we got to rewind the tape, find the access code to get into the server room. They do that. Okay, fantastic. And then, after all that, we see him as he's coming towards it. He's holding his phone camera
Yeah, he's
like
holding it.
this.
Yeah.
But somehow, we have a camera angle on another CCTV camera of like your angle to me. So you're seeing Ice Cube like this, do this, but you're seeing it from that angle. And he's like being dragged back by the tentacles. And then he's like also plugging in the USB into it. And then it fucking goes through somehow instantly.
Dude, like if I'm trying to install this USB, I don't care about this
fuck
phone.
this
Like,
phone.
screw this phone. I'm just gonna crawl my ass over it. But he's like, "Oh, guys, I love you guys so much."
Yeah, he plugs it in. The aliens go down, and then they say, "Oh, the aliens went down. We should probably call off that bomb strike that we just called in." 3 seconds. 3 fucking
They
seconds.
had 3 seconds to spare. Like, "Oh, virus is in. Let's get out." But they didn't even know that they were installing a virus too. So like,
No.
they're like, "Oh, let's call off the bombing." Like, what?
There's no way that they would have known why the aliens went down. They already went down earlier, and they got back up again. So like, what the fuck? They just call off the bombing. 'Kay.
Yep.
Great. Fantastic.
Aliens are dealt with, man. Ice Cube and his family have saved the day.
And we don't know if Ice Cube's alive because there's this like narration voiceover of reading the email that he sent to the kids about how hard it is to be a parent. And at the bottom, he's like, "Here are these loving photos that I've attached for you kids." And it's just surveillance photos of the kids from Ice Cube being like, "Mark's cell phone."
That's
Fridge cam.
so creepy, bro.
Okay, great. And then, all said and done.
All said and done, the I think vice president or something. Yeah, vice president.
No, Secretary of Defense.
Secretary of Defense.
Yeah.
He starts off a phone call. Who answers? Fucking Will. Fucking Ice Cube.
Cube.
It's like, "Yo, man, we're gonna." It's like they didn't even learn the lesson. We're gonna start like a new data retrieving
Yeah.
program system that will not invade people's privacy.
Mhm.
I'm like, wait, this is literally just Goliath, but like with safety controls.
Yep, it's just a parental control sitting on top of it, and Ice Cube learned his lesson, and he's like, "Hell nah, fuck you," and then he says no to that job, and instead he's like, "You know what? Instead of watching the people, I'm watching you," and then hangs up.
Bruh, that line was so cold.
Yeah, he's like, "I'm gonna keep an eye on the government now."
War of the Worlds, man. Boom.
I did. Awful movie.
I thought it
No,
was,
you didn't.
I thought it was a cinematic masterpiece.
No, you fucking did not.
Dude, I can't believe that movie was made in 2025 and it was funded by Amazon.
I can believe it was funded by Amazon because you see Amazon every fucking 2 seconds in the movie.
Dude, I can't what would prompt someone to make this movie unless it was just a tax write-off.
I also think you could have done it and not tarnish the name of War of the Worlds.
Yeah,
you could have just made it a different movie.
Because the War of the Worlds I know of, Tom Cruise, that shit was good.
Yeah, I think there was even an older one.
Yeah, definitely. But this is just wow, you really just spat in the face of everything.
Yeah, and then stomped it on the ground and then burned it afterwards.
Yeah, but it's a good movie though.
Shut
Enjoyed
the
it.
fuck up.
Great movie.
This is a movie that I would put in the same category as Skyline, where I would show it to people to watch them cringe at how bad it is.
Yeah, it was a movie.
Yeah, and all in all, the part that pissed me off the most is that it was just brain rot. There was never a scene held for longer than 5 seconds, like I said, and it was all on screens. And it wasn't even done well on the screens.
Okay. So, would you recommend watching this movie
Yes.
to our viewers?
Yes, without a doubt. You look, if you got what 90 minutes,
90 minutes to
110
spare.
minutes, yeah. If you got 2 hours, because you're gonna need a little bit of decompression time afterwards over the monstrosity that you witnessed, go watch it. Go support Ice Cube. And who else was it? There was a Aiden Coleman.
Eva Longoria.
Yes, yeah. And then I forget Mark's.
Yeah, that guy's been in a lot of movies.
Yeah,
actually.
he was in the 100, the TV show, the 100.
That guy's been in weird movies. I can't believe he's in this one.
But he's cool. He's all right. It does feel a little bit like the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson effect, where when you're in too many movies, there's gonna be some bad ones.
Yeah,
and Ice Cube's just in here again, and it's not great.
Ice Cube's here for the paycheck, man.
You know what? Fair. That's base.
More money to him.
Get that bag, and that Amazon bag's got to be big.
Hell yeah, dude. That Prime Air. I think of Prime Air now.
Yeah, now it's locked in. You're like, holy shit, they can deliver during an alien invasion. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
But all right, well, that was the War of the Worlds. It's a little bit of a swap up from our usual anime stuff, but we're trying to get in some movie stuff.
Fucking great, man.
It's on par with the last movie that we reviewed, which was 28 years later.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, it's the same length.
Yeah. If you had to watch one, I would almost pick War of the Worlds.
Exactly.
Yeah. So if you got time, go watch it. Thank you for tuning in. Let us know what you thought of that masterpiece and what Oscars it should win.
Watch the fucking movie, guys.
Yeah. And until next time, thank you all for tuning in. We'll catch you later. Peace.